how are your eyeballs?
We'll get into that over.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
let's go into it right now then. What pissed us off this week? And I will start then.
All right.
With my problems. Last Sunday, my eyes were looking a little bit off, and I think you even made mention to it on
I
Ask
did.
Away.
Yeah, your eyes were all screwed up. They're all swollen.
Yes. That was on a scale of 1 to 10 on my eyes being swollen. That was a 2.
Oh.
The next morning, it was a 7.
Yeah.
I woke up and I just looked like shit.
Yeah.
So I had to go to work and just looked terrible. And I didn't have to film anything that day, which was good. But everyone at the office just kind of gasped at me and then said, "You better make an appointment right now with your laser eye person."
You looked really bad.
Yes, thanks. And then I made an appointment at the laser eye place. I went there to the place. The guy sat down with me. He's like, "Well, your vision's fine. Your cornea looks awesome." I was like, "I'm not asking about my cornea. I've got fucking 2 potatoes for eyes right now. What's the problem?" "Oh, it's food allergy. It'll be gone, I bet, by tomorrow." All right, then. So I went home after that because I had already taken the day off work. So now I went home. I stayed home that night from O'Grady's because my eyes just looked horrible. So I stayed home. Next morning, I woke up, and now they were a 10. This looked like I had been in a fight, in a boxing fight.
Yeah.
My eyes were just like, it was like some kid drew a picture, and it was just like 2 black horizontal lines. Those were my eyes.
Wow.
And when I blinked or anything, nothing moved here. It was all just...
Did you take pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took pictures.
Cool.
And that leads into this. So at this point, I'm like, well, I need to see a doctor or something like this. So I got on Google, found out where a walk-in clinic was near to my house because I had never gone to one while I was downtown. I found this place at Bay, just Bay and something. I don't want to
Say where you live?
Not really, yeah. So I went to this place at about 3 o'clock, and it closes at 4:30. So I left myself lots of time. I go in, meet with the guy who looked to be an intern right out of school. He was like, "Well, what can I help you with?" I was like, "I would like to see a doctor." "Okay, fill this out. Where's your health card?" "Here's my health card." So 20 minutes pass as he's going through my paperwork, and he's like, "Sir, your health card has expired." I was like, "What?" "The card says 2011. How is it expired?" "Well, have you moved in the last year?" And I thought, shit. "Yes, I have moved. So this address on your health card is not your actual address." I'm like, "No, I didn't call because it said it expires in 2011. I thought I'd update my address then because I'll probably move in that time period." "No, they probably contact you and you were either ruled deceased or left the country, so they canceled your health card." I'm like,
No.
"What if I got hit by a car, sir? I am not dead." "Well, luckily for you, sir, there was an OHIP office across the street, so you have to go in there and just update your address." I was like, all right, fine. I go across the street to the OHIP office, have to explain it to this gentleman who gives me a number. Is like, "Well, go wait in line." It's like, great. So I wait in line, go in. I'm like, "This is the situation. I didn't update my address. Can I just update it? Here's my new address." "Yeah, sure. But unfortunately, we have a new system for the cards, and your picture in the old one doesn't fit the dimensions of the new one, so you're going to have to take your picture."
That's awesome.
And I took my glasses off, and I just looked at him, and there was like a 5-second pause, and I was like, "Really?" "Yeah, the camera's right there." So I took probably the most hideous looking picture ever. Like, to the point that I was like, is it safe for this flash to go off in my eyes? So in 24 days, I'm going to get the ugliest health card picture,
man,
and I will
that's
post it
awesome.
on
That is
Facebook
an
with my
excellent
address
story.
blurred out for everybody to look at.
That's great.
It looked
great.
terrible. So I go back to the place. I'm like, okay, here's my new, they said my card is now good for 30 days, and I can use this. "Where's the transfer code?" "What the fuck is a transfer code?" "You should have got a transfer code. I can't use this without a transfer code. You're going to have to go back." So I go back. I'm like, "I need a transfer code." "No, you don't need a transfer code. This is good. But I can see you're in a lot of pain, sir. So here's a transfer code, TG. But you didn't get it from me." So I go back. I said, "Listen, I didn't need a transfer code, but I got a transfer code. So here's the transfer code. I'm going to sit. Call me when the doctor is here." So then the doctor came, saw me, said, "What the hell is wrong with your eyes?" That was somewhat ironic. The doctor asking me what's wrong.
That's true.
So he just looked at me and was like, "What have you done?" And I explained, "Well, I went out to a disco party on Saturday night and wore these sunglasses all night. That could have been an issue. I switched over to these new drops after I had laser eye surgery. That could have been the problem. I didn't mention that I dove off a stage with these glasses on that maybe could have like smashed. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Mouth
Probably
also,
not.
Dan was saying the wig could have gotten your eyes too,
I
and there
thought
could
of
have been
that
something
too,
in the
but
wig.
I had the glasses on, so
Yeah.
but maybe it could have been because it was down here below my eyes as well, where the wig wouldn't have hit. I was looking back at everything I did last weekend and what could have affected it. I still don't know, but he gave me a prescription. I then went to the pharmacy, and the woman was just looking at her notes. I got there to the counter. She looked up, and I swear to God, this was the reaction. What happened to your eyes? Just gasped at me. And I just laughed and said, well, I don't know, but I'm hoping you can fix me. So that entire day pissed me off because it was 5 o'clock by this point when I got home and was just so mad.
Wow,
That
That
pissed
is a
me
pretty good.
off.
That's a good one.
That and payphones now, you got to pay 50 cents when you phone someone.